Guys, I lost the charity $150,000 account. I was trading there at the Sharpshooter and it is on a huge loss. And I decided to be completely transparent with you. So let me show you what happened. I have it right on this VPS, this one over here. I will drag and drop it on my recording screen and you will see that in the account history. So I'm recording on the 30th of July and you can see that on the 28th of July, there were plenty of orders that closed 5 to 5 p.m. and you can see all of these losses. And initially I thought that all of these losses were due to the maintenance we were doing on the VPSs with my team because we cleaned them up, we added another server with more VPSs so my team can test more and more expert advisors, and it took 5 to 6 hours where we had this downtime without trading the accounts. And when I reopened them, it was like 2:30 in the morning. We finished. Like, how lucky I am to have such colleagues that will work with me until 2:30 in the morning. And when I open the accounts, I always check first the charity account because I love the idea and I saw the huge losses, but then I saw that it's not from the maintenance with it, but because it hit the 6% stop loss, which I had enabled in the accounts. So right in here, it was 6.5 actually, and I'll share with you in a second why now I keep it at 4.5. But because the drawdown in this 150K iFunds account is 7%, I had a stop loss of 6.5 and it executed. So we can see that it started trading small. It started with 0.23, then it increased to 0.35, 0.52, and all the way up to 5.93. Now it's hard to evaluate the losses this way, so I'll show you the track record. So right in here we have the first withdrawal, and then the account climbed all the way up to the same level. So I was expecting again to withdraw around $1,000 and boom, the account collapsed down to $141,000. And it's a $150,000 where we have 7% max drawdown. But actually to see my equity drawdown, I will multiply it by 0.93 and that is 139,500. So still there is some room and I really hope this account will recover slowly because I like the idea where I'll be trading with expert advisor on a huge account. My team will think of a few charity options. You vote for which one we spend the money and it's great, right? But this month, because I want this to happen again, I will use the money again, the same money I was expecting to withdraw from this month, around $1,000. So let's make it exactly $1,000. I will use from my own accounts. For example, I will be withdrawing from that iFunds account where I'm trading the happy algorithm. There is profit of nearly $860. And I requested a few withdrawals from my life accounts where I'm trading the happy gold, the waka waka. So still this month, we will do the charity. And I hope the account will recover slowly, even though there is very little room to breathe because the max drawdown is just $2,000 below the current equity. And I have decreased my max loss to 4.5. Actually, I should have kept it there from the very beginning because the backtest and as well the vendor's account. Oh, let me show you the vendor's account, guys. Here is the Sharpshooter and you can see that Ryan, the vendor, experienced the same losses. If I click on any of them, you will see that overall he's still on a profit, but there is a huge drawdown right in here. And that's actually very nice of him that he is keeping the accounts on the website, showing the drawdown, showing the losses, because many vendors will just delete them, will start a new one, will find an excuse, the website will be down for a few weeks. He is transparent and I hope he will keep those accounts. But if I show you the drawdown, before this happens, you can see that the max drawdown he had since 2022 is exactly 4%, 4.08. So if that was the max drawdown, I should have kept it at 4.5. Because if something happens above that level, obviously it's an extraordinary move. And the move from euro dollar of over 200 pips on the 28th, because actually this was the case. If I show you the chart, you will see a very massive move from 117.75 down to I don't know where currently it is, down to 115.90, and it dropped even lower, and now it's going even lower. So when we backtest an expert advisor and we see a verified track record where the max drawdown was at 4%, we should place the global stop loss of the account at 4.5, not at 6.5. I placed it at 6.5 because of the account I'm trading, right? But the strategy doesn't care about the account you are trading. So you should focus on the strategy. I should have focused on the strategy, and if I was out at 4.5, now I would have 2.5 more percent compared to what I have right now. But as I said, I hope this account will recover. I believe the Sharpshooter is capable of recovering this loss. So here is the 10K iPhones account, which dropped down to $9,400. This one costs $700. This is how much I paid for that account. And if I show you the withdrawals, you'll see that from this account, it is the account ending on 001. So from this account, what I've requested as withdrawals is $410, and then we have $455, and then we have this one, $603, nearly $604, or the total amount is $1,469. And in this account, I have 50% payouts. So in total, I've requested $734, or I paid for the initial investments. Unfortunately, the profits from this month are gone. And the bigger losses, of course, are on my 50K account, which dropped now to 48,463. This is the account ending on 201. And from this account, I have requested about $3,200 as a profit, or I paid the 3,000 initial investment, and I have 200 as a total profit. But again, the profits from this month are gone. The bigger loss I have on my 5K life account. So by the way, for all these iPhones accounts, I decreased the global stop loss in the account to 4.5. But if I show you my 5K life account, you will see that I have about $1,300 as a loss. And here I had the global stop loss at 30%, which is the default when you use the high risk with the Powerhouse EA and the Sharpshooter. And the other huge loss is with the Darwinex, okay? In this account, I have permanent allocation, Darwinia allocation, but all of those is gone for the month. So you can see that my current balance is 98,588. This is my DAO, and you can see assets under management, 255,000. And actually all of this was achieved by the Sharpshooter, but unexpected move can change quite a lot. So you can see that also my rating dropped from nearly 90 down to 58.32, but I have the permanent allocation and 155 Darwinia allocation. So I'm planning to keep this account and see if the EA will actually recover it. The good thing is that I can restart the account for just 38 euro, and the amounts are huge in my Darwin, but actually this is the smallest loss, right? Because in my live account I lost real money, and the funded accounts I lost profits from the funding. And I don't want to blame Ryan, the vendor, or the strategy. I believe he did the best he could on his expert advisors, and I'll keep trading them. If I have to blame somebody, this is me, because I've put the stop loss on the wrong place. I just realized now because I've put it according to the account drawdown or according to the account type, not based on what I know from the track record and from the backtest. So for now, I will keep it at 4.5%, and I really hope the accounts will recover, the charity account will recover, and I'm definitely not giving up. When you are trading with expert advisors, you should accept the risk and you should not blame anybody. It is our own responsibility and risk we are taking. I just said about the charity account, but that's why I decided this time it will be from my own trading accounts, or I can say this will be from my team and from all of you guys, because I wouldn't do it without you. Bye.